Good evening. Welcome to Keyser High School's 2020 virtual graduation. I'm Lois Spencer, principal. Keyser High School's graduate and the Mineral County Technical Center's FFA president, Adam Iser, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Keyser High School graduate Elizabeth Badillo will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? For the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets surrendered, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I now introduce to you Senior Class President Hunter High for opening remarks.
Hello, I'm happy to welcome you to the Class of 2020's virtual graduation. I think I can speak on everyone's behalf when I say it has been a very interesting year. I know our senior year did not go as any of us had planned, but I think we can all take a valuable lesson from everything that has happened. Life is an ever-changing thing, and there is nothing that we can do to prevent this. However, when this crazy little thing called life throws us a curveball, we can make a decision on how we are going to react. I am pleased to say that rather than backing down from the challenges we have been faced with, the Class of 2020 has just taken the bull by the horns. With help from our teachers, our friends, and our family, we have rose above the changes that life has thrown our way. Most importantly, we came together as one, and as long as we do so, changes in life will never stand in the way of our future and dreams which we strive to accomplish. I know that each and every one of you here will have bright and successful futures. I wish all of you the best of luck, stay safe, and may God bless you. I'd now like to introduce the foreign exchange student, Antonio Donde.
Hi everyone, I'm Antonio Donda, and I'm here today to give a speech for the graduation of the class 2020 of Keyser High School. I'd like to start offering my congratulations to the senior class who finally made it. During these years, you have to face the real world, and you start to have the first big decisions, such as choosing what you're going to do of your future and what you're going to do of your life. And I'm proud of everybody who made this decision and now is going to accomplish it. This year must have been tough, but they're going to be the best memory of your life. I know, this year ended in a really unexpected way. This pandemic ended our senior year faster than we thought. And probably now most of you are upset. But what's important now is that now we're adults. And what we're experiencing this year will be important for the rest of our life. Now I want to say thank you to all the people who helped me during my experience as an exchange student in Keyser High School. Starting from my host family, the Altobello family helped me since the first day I came here, and they're still me even when I took some wrong choices. Thank you to my Italian family who supported me to accomplish my dream of studying as an exchange student. Thanks to the Box family who helped me not only as AFS listeners, but also as a second house family. Thank you to all the teachers and coaches of Keyser High School. And of course, to all the students, all my friends who I spent time with during my experience here. It's also thanks to you guys that this has been one of the best years of my life. Well, now that the school year is ended, my experience is almost finished. But I want to leave you guys with this message. Take the risk and approach to changes. And I think this is what I will carry for the rest of my life from this experience. That the changes are difficult to approach and hard to accept. But it's extremely important to take and to get out from your comfort zone and face new challenges and adapt to new situations. And I think that's what really changed myself in a better person. Thank you, and again, congratulations to the class of 2020 of senior high school.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our valedictorian, Marissa Guy.
Our most valued administrators and teachers, dear parents, beloved friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. Before I begin with my actual speech, I would just like to say some thank yous. Above all, I want to thank God, without whom none of our accomplishments in our lives would have happened. It took me longer than I want to admit to learn a very important lesson, but this year it really shone through. Nothing is out of God's perfect timing. Next, I want to thank my family. Without them, I couldn't have achieved all that I have. Daddy, thank you for believing in me when I didn't even believe in myself. You've taught me so many things in my life, from how to throw a ball to how to solve a math problem. You've taught me to have faith in every situation, and you've been my shoulder to cry on when things didn't go according to plan. For all of that and more, I thank you and I love you. Mommy, from the very beginning of my life, you have been my biggest supporter, my biggest advocate, and my biggest fan. You helped me to achieve the goals that I had set, pushing me to be the best person that I could be and helping me grow into the woman I am today. If I accomplish half of what you've accomplished by your age, I'll consider myself a lucky girl. I love you. EJ, although I've never met a person that can drive me crazier than you can, I've also never met a person half as funny. Thank you for being the comedy relief. When I feel so stressed out, I think I might cry. Thank you for being the one that can always put a smile on my face at the end of a long day with one of your many goofy sayings. Please enjoy the rest of your high school career. It will fly past. You make me proud to be your big sister. I love you. Also, a big thank you to my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins who helped me grow into the person I am today. From my days at Fountain Primary School all the way to high school, I have been blessed with some of the best teachers imaginable. If I were to name them all, I would be up here all evening, so I'm just going to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you helped me in any way, from math tutoring to recommending which book I should read next, or AP exam studying, thank you. You made a lasting impact on my life. I read a quote once that said, "The influence of a good teacher can never be erased." The lessons I learned, both in the classroom and out, I will carry with me forever. To every friend I made in high school, from the ones who helped me to make my core high school memories to the ones who I could always count on, thank you for molding me into the person I am today. I couldn't have dreamed of better people to spend my high school years with, and I'm forever thankful for every one of you. Underclassmen, here's a bit of advice for you. Please soak in every single moment that you have left of your high school career, because you never know what could happen. Cherish each moment, take lots of pictures, and make lasting memories. Well, class of 2020, this is not how our senior year was supposed to go. We still had so many more things we wanted to do and so many more memories we wanted to make. And I know that just like me, these thoughts are hitting you harder seemingly every day. The thing is, we were born when the world was grieving over the 9/11 terrorist attacks, and now we are graduating when the world is grieving over the coronavirus. Trust me, I know that it doesn't seem fair. Our two biggest launches into freedom have taken place amid tragedies, but that doesn't make our accomplishments any less worthy of praise. One day, hopefully soon, we will celebrate our accomplishments, and they will mean that much more for what we had to go through. The good news is that these tragedies have taught us who the true heroes are, and they're not the ones who wear a cape. From the firefighters and policemen on September 11th to the healthcare and essential workers today, these brave men and women are putting their lives on the line for the safety of others. We have been surrounded by heroes our entire lives, and I believe that because of this, we will become the heroes that we are destined to be. As Lester Holt said, don't be defined as the generation of COVID-19. Be defined as the generation that helped remold the misshaped clay of this disaster into a better America. See tomorrow's potential calamities, wherever they may come from, through the clear-eyed lenses this pandemic has provided us, and stand prepared to confront them a part of the solution. Let this moment confer our generation immunity from crippling fear, and know that our mantra today is our mantra tomorrow. We are in this together. Class of 2020, as honored as I am to be your valedictorian, I have a little secret that I'm going to share with you. I'm not the smartest person in our class. However, I am the hardest working student, and that is what helped me to achieve my goal. That being said, I am living proof that you can do anything you set your mind to. So please, chase after your dreams, all of them, because life is too short to live with regrets, and I believe you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. To my fellow classmates, I leave you with this. Go out into the world and do well, but more importantly, go out into the world and do good. Thank you.
The class of 2020 is a very accomplished class. This year, we have two salutatorians who will each give a salutatory address. First, Catherine Hardy.
I'm not great at writing speeches. In fact, I've never written one before, so I had a lot of trouble with this one. That was until my younger brother Tommy's 16th birthday arrived. I realized that there was so much I wanted to tell him and my youngest brother Michael about what I've learned from high school. So here it is. Dear Tommy and Michael, first off, I say this knowing full well how incredibly cliche it is. High school is what you make it. High school can be great if you make it great. So get out of your comfort zone, join that club you've been hearing about, and try out for the sport you've been considering but have been worried you're not good enough for. Second, there are resources everywhere. Use them. There are tons of different classes you can take, so take them. Take the cooking class, the computer graphics class, or even the robotics class. Lastly, you're going to change. And when I say that, I don't mean you're going to change physically. I mean, you are, but as a person, you'll be completely different. Whether it be who you hang out with, how you spend your free time, or your outlook on the world. When I was a freshman, I was so sure I was going to become a lawyer. But after looking at law school prices, I swiftly moved away from that. Don't run away from these new things, move toward them, because everything can change your life for the better. Love, your sister, Katie. Now I'd like to thank the people who made high school so amazing. Miss Mansfield, thank you for being the best deck advisor I could ever ask for. You deserve way more credit for everything you do. Mr. Perano, thank you so much for putting up with my nonsense for so long and consistently talking me out of making poor decisions. Also, thank you for letting me be Alexander Hamilton in that math cabinet. That's when I knew we were going to be true friends. Ms. Perano, thank you for giving me the insight into how my love for math could become my career. Evan, Brian, Eli, Molly, and Marissa, I'm so happy that we got to be part of the same class and are graduating together. I wish you all the best. Autumn, I'm so honored that I got to be co-salutatorians with you. We always joke about being soulmates, but sometimes I really wonder if it's true. Caitlin, you brought me into the friend group, and I can't thank you enough. I wanted to tell a story from our biology class, but I think those are best kept between us. Madison. When we first met, we didn't get along, but looking back at all we've done together, that seems like it was centuries ago. Because now you're the person I turn to when I want to try something new or just talk. Haley. I'm so grateful I joined soccer and we became friends. You always make me laugh, and I can't wait to visit you out in Morgantown. My biggest supporter has always been my family. Tommy and Michael. You guys are the best little brothers a girl could ask for, and you both have such amazing futures ahead of you. Aunt Beth, you're the coolest aunt on the planet. You tell the best stories from when you were in high school and in college, and I aspire to be as awesome as you are. I love you. Michelle, you are so hardworking and you take care of our family so well. Thank you. Pat, you're truly the most level-headed and hardworking man I know, and I know when I talk to you, you are truly listening. Thanks. I love you. Grandma, you're my best friend, and you support me no matter what. You have been there for everything. It is hard to put into words how much you truly mean to me and how appreciative I am of everything you've done for me. But thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Dad, thank you. Thank you for driving me to my games, practices, and meetings, for editing my papers, for pushing me to do great, for easing my worries, for helping me realize what I'm truly worth, for stepping up, and for being my biggest fan. I'll never be able to pay you back for all you've done for me, and continue to do, but I love you, and will strive to do it every day. Lastly, thank you to the class of 2020. We did it, you guys. We worked so hard over these 4 years, and this is something that no one, not even a global pandemic, can take away from us.
Our second salutatorian, Autumn Hebner.
Today is no small feat. It is perhaps the most significant and life-altering achievement most of you can claim to this day. Never hesitate to recognize how proud each and every person here today is for you to complete such a long and difficult task. Having worked for over 12 years just for this moment, it's hard to ignore the determination, perseverance, patience, and hard work that we have endured. I could not have succeeded as a student without the immense support from the wonderful people in my life. My parents, who have stood by my side through it all, enduring all the ups and downs, and helped me achieve my goals both inside and outside of school. My grandparents, who have shared their infinite love and wisdom. My teachers, who have given me the knowledge to pursue my aspirations. And my friends, who have made the ordinary days extraordinary and made the hard moments a little easier. It is such an honor to share the title of Salutatorian with one of my best friends, who's been with me through it all. We'll have to buy each other a pack of stationery so we can start writing letters. At times, I know some of you question the need to attend class, especially this year. And before this year, I thought that senioritis was just an excuse that they used to justify not going to class. But I now understand how real the lack of motivation can become. And perhaps this is because we started to realize how close we truly were to being done. That realization was kind of frightening to me, though. The excitement of experiencing the payoff of 12 years of hard work was slightly diluted by the fear of being pushed into the real world, where there is so much unknown territory. You should never let this fear stop you from continuing to work hard, though, because some people say high school is the best 4 years of their lives. And while I agree that high school leaves a lasting impact, I believe that the greatest venture is ahead of us. We have the chance to go on to do bigger and better things, and you should never settle for having your best behind you. The risks are always present, but you will learn from the mistakes you make, and you'll be able to stand up through that experience. The lessons that we learn from these trials will define who we ultimately become. It won't be easy. No road to success is lined with cheering fans that bolster your greatness, and the path is often cluttered with people that have given up on fighting to better themselves and now attempt to drag others to their low state. But if we keep faith in ourselves, we will rise far above those who wish to do us harm. And I hope you all become the person you've always dreamed of becoming. And if you struggle, remember that's okay to ask for help. It's taken me a while to learn that, but no one is ever going to question your eagerness to succeed if you strive to make your openness to learn known. It doesn't matter if you were gifted natural intelligence and thrived in school, or if you were given the work ethic to push through your challenges. We're all here now. And looking back on all that we have accomplished through the last 12 years, I'm heartbroken that our senior year has ended this way. We have missed out on so many of the milestones that we've been looking forward to, not only since the beginning of this year, but for years before that. We won't get the chance to sit with our fellow classmates again, and we won't get the chance to sit through our favorite class. We won't get to walk down these halls again. We didn't even get the chance to savor that last week of school. We just lived through it as if it was just another day, because we truly believed that it was. Our last day was abrupt and unexpected, giving us no time to truly savor the memories that we will miss one day. I think it's fair to say that we've seen and done and experienced and lived through so much more than any of us here thought we ever would. The world around us is forever changing, and we are forever adapting, always trying to keep up. It's important to remember that for every problem and every solution in the world, there are people behind it, people who sat in chairs awaiting diploma just as we are. And we all have the opportunity to create or to solve, but most importantly, we all have the opportunity to succeed. But it's up to you to decide what you choose to do with this ability. Success does not always mean being the best. It means working hard to reach your goals and doing what makes you happy. So as this chapter in our life comes to a close, we can be certain that the journey ahead of us is ours for the taking. Here's to our amazing, bright futures. Congratulations, class of 2020.
These graduates are highly motivated and goal-oriented. Their accomplishments reflect potential and demonstrate hard work. Graduates, the respect you will be accorded has been earned. Please use your intelligence, gifts, and talents to make a positive difference. With that being said, we will move on to the presentation of graduates. Superintendent Ravenscroft, please join me on the stage. Mr. Ravenscroft, I certify that these students of Keyser High School class of 2020 have met the requirements set forth by Mineral County Schools and the West Virginia State Board of Education to receive their diplomas.
Thank you. Ms. Spencer, you've provided assurance these students have successfully completed the graduation requirements set forth by the West Virginia Board of Education, the Mineral County Board of Education, and Keyser High School. At this time, I'm proud to accept and affirm the Keyser High School class of 2020.
Now for the presentation of diplomas. Keyser High School's Assistant Principal, Mrs. T.J. Connor, will read the names of the graduates.
Thank you. Marissa K. Guy. Catherine Elizabeth Hardy. Autumn Grace Hevner. Aaron Scott Boggs. Courtney Renee Butts. John Connor Del Signor. India Drew Grubbs. Allison Elizabeth Jones. Molly Lynn Kephart. Caitlin Elizabeth Leatherman. Liza Grace Litton. John Morgan Little. Evan James Matlick. Courtney Jade Minnick. McKenna Nicole Myers. Daniel Evan Owens. Logan Scott Proud. Clarissa Ann Ravenscroft. Madison Nicole Rayner. Allison Virginia Robinette. Jacob Jarrett Smith. Chase Scott Staggers. Whitney Elaine Tasker. Jacob Michael Welch. Hunter Andrew High. Antonio Donda. Elizabeth Violetta Badillo. Alyssa Jordan Baker. Ariel Dawn Baker. Gabriella Gianna Baker. Logan Nathaniel Baker. Javin Jashawn Barmore. Joseph Cole Bean. Kirsten Rebecca Bean. Jackson Doughton Beiser. Philip Stephen Beiser. Dakota Scott Blacka. Lexus Ann Bonner. McKenna May Bonner. Sierra Alexis Bothwell. James Roger Bradford. Trinity Page Brathwaite. Jaden David Grant. Latrell Alize Brooks. Christopher James Butler. Joseph Albert Carter. David John Cochran. Hunter Lee Colmer. Marley Marie Cosenza. John William Courier. Jesse Owen Jean Courtney. Joshua Caleb Crow Jr. Zabri Deanna Lynette Darden. Madison Grace Daubenmeyer. Nelson Dalton Creed Davy. Courtney Elizabeth Davis. Hannah McKenna Davis. Vanessa Ann Deal. Oriana Chastity Lynn Dean. Devin Ray DeLauder. Brooke Alyssa Diedrich. Hunter William Dolly. Brenton Cage Duckworth. Noah William Duckworth. Catherine Veronica Elkins. Arnold Jacob Elifritz. Christopher Wayne Elliott. Andrew Wade Eberline. Hayden James Folk. Anthony Vincent Favara. Christian Michael Fink. Tristan Dwayne Fox. Jacob Lee Friend. Nevaeh Marie Gank. Edward Donnell Goodman III. Michaela Brooke Greason. Samantha Blaine Grimmett. Colton Alexander Hanlon. Blake Matthew Hardman. James Robert Haywood. Chloe Madison Healy. Matthew Robert Hevner. Lindsay Ann Himes. Sydney Renee Hauser. Hannah Marie Iman. Adam Nicholas Iser. Joshua Cade Iser. Alyssa Maria Jernell. Perry Jean Kennedy Jr. Adam Conrad Kephart. Eli Mark Kessner. Sophia Ann Kimball. Elena Dawn Keyser. Dallas Page Klein. Hunter Owen Lycan. Brian Michael Liller. David Wayne Linksweiler II. Jacob Michael Long. Aaron Michael Lyons. Brianna Shea Magruder. Ruger Dale Malone. Zachary Scott Marsh. Cody Sean Martin. Brent Tyler Massey. Aranisha Lachelle Hope McCary. Erwin Bernard McCary Jr. Levi Sean McCleary. Madison Page McKenzie. William Ray Metz II. Noah James Miller. Timothy Isaiah Moray. Michaela Jade O'Brien. Brendan Andrew Pattison. Zachary Taylor Paul. Mary Haven Pollitt. Timothy Austin Ratliff. Dalton James Ray. Shane Austin Rayner. Darius Sharon Redman. Rebecca Lynn Rhodes. Austin Patrick Rice. Caleb Marquise Rice. Octavia Neve Robinette. Joshua David Rogers. Tori Paige Rogers. Sean Tyler Rosedale. Kyla Danielle Rozier. Haley Renee Roadtruck. Michael Dean Sawyers II. Sean Michael C. Nicholas Rashim Selby. Carlton Ryan Shoemaker. Toby Lee Simpson Jr. Erin Nicole Smith. Carly Sage Smith. Ryan Joseph Smith. Kiara Marie Snyder. Jaden Michael Summers. Laban Spruce Spencer. Thomas David Strickland, Jr. Sarah Dawn Suter. Haley Nicole Tasker. Cassidy Jade Taylor. Seth Edward Taylor. McKaylee Corinne Thompson Moran. Brandon Dale Thorne. Kaylin Rochelle Trenter. Braden Lee Vest. Lyric Aaliyah Washington. Marquise Anthony Washington. Tucker Neal Weed. Eric Robert Weiner. Michaela Christine Williams. Haley Marie Wilson. Sydney McKay Wilson. Hunter Isaac Winkler. Caitlin Nicole Wolf. Dawn Davis Woodworth. Seth Elijah Workman. I now introduce to you Senior Class Vice President Courtney Minnick for closing remarks.
Good evening, everyone. I know I'm the last thing from keeping you and/or getting pictures with your graduate, so I'll try not to make this long. I want to start off by saying how proud I am of our class. We by far have had anything but a traditional senior year. Many memories were not able to be made, and we didn't get to have a lot of senior last. However, we have stuck through it all, and look at us now. We did it. We are strong and each have amazing futures ahead of us. To my classmates, know you have came so far and are going to go even farther. Set your mind to it and achieve it. To the staff at KHS, thank you for the endless sacrifices and time spent to set each and every one of us up for amazing futures. We owe it all to you and your dedication to push us to be our best. And to those watching, take a deep breath and relax. You did it. Your senior graduated under the care of you. Without your guidance and support, we would have not came this far. Thank you. I want to close with a quote I came across that shows my gratitude to everyone who has helped us get to this point. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So thank you all for giving us the power to change the world.
And now for the turning of the tassel. Graduates, the tradition of moving the tassel on the graduation caps from the right side to the left side will serve as a final seal that you are finished with one part of your academic life and have received a degree. It's symbolic of turning a page in one's life. Graduates, please move your tassel to the left side. This concludes Keyser High School's 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. Congratulations, Keyser High School graduates.